I just drank a glass of milk for breakfast.
Really? So what did you buy for your snacks?
I bought a chicken sandwich and a can of orange juice.
I bought a chicken sandwich too. But I bought a glass of iced tea instead of orange juice.
How much did you pay for the chicken sandwich and glass of iced tea?
I paid 18 pesos for the chicken sandwich and 7 pesos for the glass of iced tea.
How about a can of orange juice?
It is 5 pesos. How about you, Dan? What are you having for snacks?
I bought a hamburger that costs 20 pesos and a glass of iced tea. The hamburger is really yummy. How about you, Aida? What did you buy for snacks?
I bought siopaw for 13 pesos and bottled water for 8 pesos.
Let us finish our snacks. Our recess is almost over.
Do you also buy snacks in your school canteen? Here are the snacks the children bought. Now, answer some questions. Are you ready? How much did Tessa spend for snacks? Type the price of each item in the boxes. Then, find the total amount spent by Tessa. Very good! Tessa indeed spent 23 pesos for her snacks. The cost of the chicken sandwich is 18 pesos and the orange juice is 5 pesos. The sum of 18 pesos and 5 pesos is 23 pesos. Click on the next button. Now, find the amount spent by Dan for snacks. Very good! Dan indeed spent 27 pesos for his snacks. The cost of the hamburger is 20 pesos and the iced tea is 7 pesos. The sum of 20 pesos and 7 pesos is 27 pesos. Click on the next button. Now, find the amount spent by Ed for snacks. Very good. Ed spent 25 pesos. The cost of the chicken sandwich is 18 pesos. And the iced tea is 7 pesos. The sum of 18 pesos and 7 pesos is 25 pesos. Click on the next button. Now, find the amount spent by Aida. Very good. Aida spent 21 pesos for her snacks. The cost of siopao is 13 pesos and the bottled water is 8 pesos. The sum of 13 pesos and 8 pesos is 21 pesos. Click on the next button. Good! You found the amount spent for snacks by each pupil. Now, look at the list to answer some questions. Are you ready? Who spent the greatest amount for snacks? Click on the name of the pupil of your choice. Then, click on the Submit button once you are sure of your answer. You are right. The greatest amount in the list is 27 pesos. It was Dan who spent the greatest amount for snacks. Click on the next button. Who spent the least amount for snacks? Click on the name of the pupil of your choice. Then, click on the Submit button once you are sure of your answer. You are right. The least amount in the list is 21 pesos. It was Aida who spent the least amount for snacks. Click on the next button. How much more did Dan spend for snacks than Aida? Type the amounts spent by Dan and Aida as well as your answer in the boxes. Very good. Dan spent 6 pesos more than Aida. Dan spent 27 pesos while Aida spent 21 pesos. The difference of 27 pesos and 21 pesos is 6 pesos. Click on the next button. Now, how much more did Dan spend than Tessa? Type the amount spent by Dan and Tessa as well as your answer in the boxes. Very good! Dan spent 4 pesos more than Tessa. Dan spent 27 pesos while Tessa spent 23 pesos. The difference of 27 pesos and 23 pesos is 4 pesos. Click on the next button. If Dan gave the cashier 100 pesos to pay for his snacks, how much was his change? Very good! Dan's change was 73 pesos. Dan spent 27 pesos. When 27 pesos is subtracted from 100 pesos, the difference is 73 pesos. Click on the next button. If Aida gave the cashier 50 pesos, how much was her change? Very good! Aida's change was 29 pesos. Aida spent 21 pesos. When 21 pesos is subtracted from 50 pesos, the difference is 29 pesos. Click on the next button. Dan's change was 73 pesos. Aida's change was 29 pesos. How much more change did Dan get than Aida? Very good. Dan's change was 44 pesos more than Aida's. If we subtract 29 pesos from 73 pesos, the difference is 44 pesos. Click on the next button. You are done with the activity on subtracting whole numbers involving money. Do you need more exercises? Answer the following questions. The children decide to go to a bookstore to buy school supplies. Here is the price list of the supplies. Type the prices of the items and the amount in the boxes. Once you are sure of your answer, click on the Submit button. Tessa bought a pencil case. If she gave the cashier 50 pesos, how much was her change? Good. Tessa has 5 pesos left. The pencil case costs 45 pesos. 50 pesos minus 45 pesos is equal to 5 pesos. Ed bought a box of pencils. If he gave the cashier 100 pesos, how much was his change? Very good. Ed has 40 pesos left. The box of pencils costs 60 pesos. 100 pesos minus 60 pesos is equal to 40 pesos. Since Ed still has 40 pesos left, he decides to buy also an eraser. How much money does he still have left? Very good. Ed has 25 pesos left. An eraser costs 15 pesos. 40 pesos minus 15 pesos is equal to 25 pesos. Aida bought a pair of scissors and an eraser. How much did she pay for them? good. Aida paid 40 pesos for the pair of scissors and eraser. The pair of scissors costs 25 pesos and the eraser costs 15 pesos. The sum of 25 pesos and 15 pesos is 40 pesos. Aida spent 40 pesos. If she gave the cashier 50 pesos, how much was her change? Very good. Aida has 10 pesos left. The pair of scissors and eraser cost 40 pesos. 50 pesos minus 40 pesos is equal to 10 pesos. Dan decides to buy a set of notebooks and a pack of pad paper. How much should he pay for them? Very good. Dan has to pay 78 pesos for the set of notebooks and the pack of pad paper. The set of notebooks costs 48 pesos and the pack of pad paper costs 30 pesos. The sum of 48 pesos and 30 pesos is 78 pesos. Dan spent 78 pesos. If he gave the cashier 100 pesos, how much was his change? Very good. Dan has 22 pesos left. Dan spent 78 pesos. 100 pesos minus 78 pesos is equal to 22 pesos. You have completed the exercises on subtracting whole numbers involving money. Until next time, goodbye for now. Let us see how well you have learned. Answer the following questions. Here is a list of fruits with their corresponding prices per kilogram. Ed bought 1 kilogram of mangoes. If he gave the cashier 100 pesos, how much was his change? Very good. Ed has 45 pesos left. 1 kilogram of mangoes costs 55 pesos. 100 pesos minus 55 pesos is equal to 45 pesos. Aida bought 1 kilogram of avocados and 1 kilogram of oranges. How much did you pay for them? Very good. Aida paid 88 pesos for 1 kilogram of avocados and 1 kilogram of oranges. 1 kilogram of avocados costs 48 pesos and 1 kilogram of oranges costs 40 pesos. The sum of 48 pesos and 40 pesos is 88 pesos. Aida spent 88 pesos for 1 kilogram of avocados and 1 kilogram of oranges. If she gave the cashier 100 pesos, how much was her change? Very good. Aida has 12 pesos left. Aida spent 88 pesos for 1 kilogram of avocados and 1 kilogram of oranges. 100 pesos minus 88 pesos is equal to 12 pesos. Dan bought 1 kilogram of bananas. If he gave the cashier 100 pesos, how much was his change? Very good. Dan has 65 pesos left. Dan paid 35 pesos for 1 kilogram of bananas. 100 pesos minus 35 pesos is equal to 65 pesos. Dan wants to buy 1 kilogram of another fruit from his change of 65 pesos. Which fruit should he buy to have the least change? Click on the fruit of your choice. Then, click on the Submit button. Very good! Dan should buy 1 kilogram of mangoes to have the least change. Dan has 65 pesos left after buying 1 kilogram of bananas. If he buys 1 kilogram of mangoes, how much of his money is left? Very good! Dan has 10 pesos left. Dan paid 55 pesos for 1 kilogram of mangoes. 65 pesos minus 55 pesos is equal to 10 pesos. This ends our lesson on subtracting whole numbers involving money. See you again! Goodbye!